turn, we took our steepest turn, which I believe is this one. And so you do the same equations over and over again, and the height of the turn was 0.28 meters per second. And once you set the 0.014, that equals 0.08, which is your potential energy at the turn. And once you set that equal to the two kinetic energy equations, that you find that the velocity is 2.58 meters per second. The potential energy at the start of the loop, you take the height of the loop, which is 0.49 meters, and you multiply that times gravity times the mass of the marble, which ends up being 0.014. So then the two kinetic energies are set equal to the total energy minus the potential energy, which is 0.008, and that you end up getting the velocity of 0.195 meters per second, which is the velocity that the marble needs to complete the loop. And for the jump, we had to find the velocity in order to find the horizontal distance and the vertical distance. The vertical distance we measured, which is 0.05 meters, and the velocity of the ball when it reaches the jump, we kind of did the same process, and the height of the jump was 0.3 meters. So we did that to find the gravitational potential energy of the ball at that time, which ended up being 0.009. So therefore, the two kinetic equation energies were set equal to 0.013. We found our velocity is equal to 2.49 meters per second. For the funnel, we did the same equations, and the height of the funnel was 0.26 meters, and when you multiply that times the mass of the marble times the gravity, you get 0.008. So you set equal the two kinetic energy equations to 0.014, and your velocity ends up being 2.58 meters per second. As far as potential energy for gravitational, you do mass times the gravitational energy, or times gravity times the starting height of the coaster, and the height was 0.74 meters, and the gravity is obviously 9.8, and the mass of our marble was 0.003 kilograms. So if you multiply all those three together, you get the total energy of the coaster, which is 0.022 joules.
The purpose of this assignment was to build a coaster with the 4 elements, which took the marble 20 seconds to complete. Our original plan was to make a roller coaster with a lot of loops, and that was really fun.
One challenge that we faced in building our roller coaster was that we wanted to place our loop here on the ground. However, this incline was not steep enough to make it go all the way through the loop. How did we react to this? We moved it up here and started at a steeper point so our marble could go all the way through the loop and down the funnel.
It worked because at a steeper angle, we had more speed and velocity for it to go through the loop. It was very innovative because it had a lot of colors and a lot of loops and spins, and just having a great time making it, and there's a pool in the end, so like that's fun too. To improve our coaster, it would have been a lot cooler if we did like a jump with a fire ring, and then probably some like piranhas and sharks in the pool, and then like that's about it.